This was the last instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. ভালো না খাইবে, ভালো না পরিবে, আমানি মান ধয়ে কৃষ্ণ নাম সদা লেবে। গ্রাম্য কথা না শুনিবে, না গ্রাম্য কথা না বলিবে, আমানি মান ধয়ে কৃষ্ণ নাম সদা লেবে। And then antare mano seva. This is, he has explained all these things. Don't take rich food, rich and delicious food. If it is not found in mart, then we will go to a restaurant or any devotee's house. Don't go. Then your bhakti will go away. ভালো না খাই কি ভালো না খাইবে না পরিবে. Don't take what beautiful garments, fashionable things. Don't be. Also, don't criticize anyone, especially Vaishnava. And you should be manada. Give proper respect to others, but don't hankering from all these things. And inside, always serving Krishna. In the process that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to do, Rupa Goswami and all other Goswami, and he followed totally. After some days, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu disappeared from this world. Later on, Gadadhar Pandit, Sarup Damodar, Raya Ramananda, all disappeared. Then he began to weep, and he wanted to give up his life in separation. But anyhow, he wanted to come to Vrindavan, because gradually all Vaishnavas in Puri, after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left, and some returned back to Mayapur, Navadvip, some to Vrindavan, some here and there. So that place was like a ghost place at that time, after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he wanted also to die. But I will die in Vrindavan, in Jamuna, jumping, or from Govardhan, jumping. He came, but Rup Sanatan, he first met with Rup Sanatan. They were like their elder brother or father. He used to know the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu how giving honor to Sanatan Goswami, and how he has love and affection for Rup. When he went there, he was about to die, not taking anything. And then they pacified him. If by dying Krishna will melt, then Sanatan Goswami told that I was going to die, but Mahaprabhu himself checked me. Don't try to do. Be seated in Radha Kunda. There we will make some hut for you. Time to time we will go to you. And you should be there like you were in Puri, fixed place. And there you should do your sadhana and bhajan. Then he went there, and they went there and made a place for him. And what he was doing? 24 hours doing bhajan. In the morning he used to do pranam for all the Vaishnava, all the secret places of Vrindavan, all Kunjit, Mother Yashoda, Nanda Baba, the associates of Radhika, Lalita, Vishakha, Chitra, Champak, Lata, more than thousands of Dandot pranam. And weeping, rolling down, He Radhe, Braj Devi ke chalalite, He Nanda Suna. Oh Krishna, where you are? Oh Lalite, oh Vishakhe, where you are? What taking? Nothing, as he told. Only some buttermilk. nothing. A very small, nothing else. And day and night weeping. After that, Rupa Goswami saw that, he is so much weeping and feeling separation. Then he gave him Vidagdha Madhav to read. And he became like mad, weeping, and book was wetting and destroying. Then Rupa Goswami told that, you should give, I will have to correct something. Oh, I will not give him. Then he wrote for him only, Dan Keli Kaumudi, how Krishna checked all the gopis in Dan Ghati. And they were quarreling each other. And Krishna wanted some toll tax. And they were telling Jesus, oh, this ghati is of your father or from where you have. And so many struggles were there. Jatraiva Krishna Vishabhanu Putra Danam Grihitum Kalahang Vite Srute Sprihajat Mahat Tatah Sri Govardhano Me. Oh, what telling? Oh, Giraj, you have seen how they were quarreling. Krishna was wanting some toll tax, and they were, this is a Vrindavaneshwari Radha, not your forefathers. Vrinda has donated this estate, whole estate to Vrinda Devi. Krishna told that Vrinda is my wife, his property is mine. Oh, they called Vrinda. Oh, are you married wife of Krishna? Oh, I don't know this black cheater. He thinks that all Brajavasi, all gopis are his wife. So, this thing. So, I want to hear the Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. He is telling like this. I want to be in Vrindavan, in the dust of Giriraj Govardhan, that he should be. So, Raghunath Dasa Gosvami. So many things. He gave, and he began to laugh sometimes, or rolling down and laughing. Then, very cleverly, trickily, Rupa Goswami told that Vidagdha Madhav you should give for some days, I will correct. And he took. So, he was always mad, like always engaged. And he has written what, after some time, he was doing bhajan in this way. He wrote Bilap Kushmanjali. No? And he is doing pranam to his guru. Who is guru? Not guru, he is Sarup Damodar here. Really, his guru, to whom he is following. Who is that? Rup Manjari. Prathita Puresmin. Oh, Rup Manjari, he is doing pranam to his guru. Oh, Rup Manjari, not pranam, like joke, he is telling. Oh, you are very famous in this whole Braj, that you are very chaste lady. But your husband is not in home. He has gone to buy cow or to anyhow outside for so many days. But I see that here is some card. How it become? It seems that any parrot has come and he thought that it is some fruit. So he has cut on, perhaps. Oh, how? So he did pranam, and then he began Vishpan Bilap Kushma. He told that he did pranam to his Shiksha Guru also, Sanatana Goswami. Vairagya Yoga Bhakti Rasam Prayatnai Apayan Manun Vipshu Manda Kripam Bodharijah Paradukha Dukhi Sanatanastam Prabhu Masha. I am doing pranam to Sanatana Goswami. He was very kind to me. Weeping, weeping, weeping. I never wanted to take the nectar of Krishna pastimes. I never. And he gave it forcibly. So he was so merciful. I never wanted mercy. But he forcibly gave me. So I am doing pranam to him. Tavai vasmi najivam toya bina iti vigyaya radhe tvang nay mam charana. O Radhe, you are only mine. You are only mine and you are only mine. Without I will give up my body at once. I don't want to serve like Sakhi, Lalita Visakha. Padabjoyostav bina baradashyameva nannat kadapi samaye kila devi jache sakhyayate mama namosto nityam dasyayate. I don't want to be Sakhi of Radhika like Lalita Visakha, equal rank. I want what? Oh, you should give me this one. Oh, Radhike, my Swamini ji, I want to serve you like in the guidance of Rup Manjari, your most obedient and most dear maid servant. Sri Rupa Manjari Karachita Pada Padma Goshrendra Nandan Bhujarpita Mastikaya Ha Modata Kanak Gaur Padari Vindya Sambhana Nisanaka Istim. This is the Rupa Nugdhara. He said, oh Rup Manjari, you only can save me by your remnant. How? Once Srimati Radhika was lying down on the left lap, and Krishna was caressing her head and serving, and his feet were in the lap of Rup Manjari, and he was massaging very gently. Then Rup Manjari, called Rati Manjari, Raghunatha Dasa Gosvami, come on, I will give you remnant. And he said, you should massage and I will fan. How their Rup Manjari is merciful. She gave this remnant. I am telling all these things that, this is our aim and object. And how received the Raghunatha Dasa Gosvami? If you are not that like him, how you can do? He has told, Asa bharai amrit sindh mayai katanchit kalo mayati gamita akila samtamihi tanchet vidhasya naiva king pranai brajena baroru bakarinam api. O Srimati Radhika, I have spent so much time only for one greed only, that when you will have give me mercy, only for this, years and whole life. But now, if Asabhari Ammat Sindh Mayai Kathanchit Kalo Mayati Gamita Kilsam Panchet Vidhas, O Srimati Radhika, if you will not sprinkle your mercy to me, then what is the need of being in Radha Kunda? What is the need of being in Govardhan? What is need of serving Krishna? Never. Nothing. I don't like Krishna even. Everything. Ha Nath Gokul Sudhakara Suprasanna Bhaktrar Binda Madhurashmita He Kripadra Tvaya Jat Viharate Panai Piriya Rat Tatraiva Mam. Oh Krishna, I am praying to you that you are serving Radhika and playing with Radhika. I want that where you are playing and serving Radhika, you should take me at once there. If you are at Dwarika, when I will see, I will fly there. If you are not in Braja with Radhika, then I will not go. Where Radhika is there, I will go there. So please take me where you are with Radhika. I know that you cannot give up Radhika for a second, because Radhika and Krishna are same. So praying like this. But after some time, what became? Rupa and Sanatan also aged. They left this world. And then he became totally mad. And then he used to tell what? Sunnaite Mahagostam. On Nandagaon, Barsana and all the places. Vrindavan, all ghost. Now they are barren land. Oh, like Marubhumi, barren land. Desert. And Giridam Ajgarayate. Or the Giriraj where the Krishna pastimes were done in Kunj, every Kunj. Now it looks like a python. And this Kundam, Bhagavad Tundayate Kundam. Like tiger, oh he, like sometimes, oh, lying down, sometimes crying, and thus. And at that time, Jiva Goswami was there. Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami came, and he saw Raghunatha Dasa Gosvami. And he took all these things which he has collected from Sarup Damodar in Kadcha, and what he has made, and what he received from Rupa Goswami, everything. And he gave to Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami. And thus it was written in Chaitanya. So the Chaitanya Charitamrita, essence of all the sweet pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Radha and Krishna. But how to receive all these things? This object, high object, now come down. Bhako Vegam, Manasah Krodha Vegam, Jihva Vegam, Udaropastha Vegam, Etan Vegan Javisaheta Dhira, Sasarabam Apimam Prithivi Sashishe. What meaning, you know? You know, remember or not? If you can tell, then stand up.
Ajnanatigrandasya Gyanandhyana Salakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha.
Now come to process. In the last I am giving you process. I have told about our aim and object of our sadhan, bhajan and life. Very high. If you want to achieve, be Raghunatha Dasa Gosvami. Follow him.
This is the process which is described by Srila Rupa Goswami Pad in Sri Upadesamritam. Unless we follow this, we are not really, as we heard yesterday, in Sadhu Sangha. This is the real meaning of hearing, that we take it to heart and follow these instructions. Every day we can examine how we are following this. Bhatsho vegam, manasakrodha vegam, jiva vegam, mudropashta vegam, etan veganyo visaheta dhira, sarvamapimam pritivim sashishyat. The material body which we have received, human form of life, is the perfect boat by which we can cross this ocean of material existence. Always we are suffering in this material world by the urges which are there within the body. What is the main urge? The urge of speech, mind, senses, taste, tongue, eyes, the genitals. All these urges, they are binding the living entity like ropes around our neck. Always we are suffering. We all experience this, being in this material world. Only when we can take shelter at the lotus feet of those devotees who are free from these urges, then we can also overcome these urges. And how to take shelter? By following their instructions. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad is explaining here. The mind is always wandering here and there. The tongue is no backbone, the tongue. So always loose. Talking at any time. What talking? Nonsense. Very easily, if we are chanting Hare Krishna, oh, where have you been? Oh, have you heard about this person? at once the tongue starts to speak. Mind is not fixed. Yeah. Then the tongue always wants to taste so many nice things, good preparations. Yeah. It has no interest in respecting properly prasadam. No, we want to taste prasadam for our own sense gratification, to satisfy the belly. Yeah. And then overeating, so many problems are coming. And then so much pressure, and then always thinking about how to satisfy, the genitals. Yeah. So this problem is there for all conditioned souls. And they think this is the goal of our life, to enjoy, eat, be merry. Not understanding that in the end, you'll simply die. And what then? Next life. Again, and when will you again get this human form of life? It is not certain. For sure, if you've committed so many bad activities, not following properly the instructions of the Vedic literatures, not hearing, not having any interest in visiting sadhus, hearing from them, pleasing them, serving them. Again, next life, we may be hog, dog, cat, mouse, anything. Yeah. And when we will again attain the human form of life, it is not sure. So therefore, we have to take advantage of this human form of life and at once start to listen and follow the proper process in order to attain that beautiful goal which we hear from the lotus lips of Srila Gurudev. What is that goal? How Srila Raghunatha Dasa Gosvami attained perfection, attaining the most beautiful, loving moods of the maidservants of Srimati Radhika, completely selfless. So these urges, we have to be very careful how to control our mind. Only when we engage the mind day and night in hearing, chanting, taking shelter, following the angas of pure bhakti or Sarup Siddha Bhakti, in order to manifest our real spiritual transcendental form.
Very good. Sundar Gopal. Atyahara. What is the meaning? Not detail, in brief.
The whole shlok or just the word atyahara?
Only slok and explain the meaning. Not so detailed.
Homa jnana timirandasya gyananjana shalakaya chakshurunmilitang jena tasmai shri gurave namaha. The second verse of Shri Upadeshamrita is Atyahara prayashascha prajalpo niyamagraha jana sangascha lolyangcha shadbhir bhaktir vinashyati. Atyahara. Atyahara means to overeat. This doesn't just mean with the tongue, but it means with all senses. It also means to accumulate or collect more than is necessary. Prayasaha means to endeavor, to over-endeavor, to put energy and time into activities and projects which have nothing to do with bhakti. Prajalpa means to engage in mundane talk. For a materialist, certain kinds of conversation are very pleasing to the senses. However, these kind of talks are very detrimental to bhakti, and inevitably they also lead us to commit aparad, or offenses against Vaishnavas. Janasanga. Janasanga means to associate, to engage, to associate with persons who are not pure devotees. That is, with materialists, especially persons who are overly attached to the opposite sex. So for a man, another man who's too overly attached to a woman, and vice versa for women. It also means to associate with Mayavadis, Aparadis, and all other persons who will affect our heart and take us away from the line of bhakti. Niyamagraha. Niyamagraha has two meanings. Niyama agraha and niyama agraha. Niyama agraha means to be indifferent to the rules and regulations which are delineated in Shastra for our purification. Niyama agraha, on the other hand, means to place overemphasis on the rules and regulations. In other words, to adhere to the rules and regulations, but consider them to be an end in themselves. These rules and regulations have a particular purpose to help us advance in bhakti, but the rules and regulations in and of themselves are not the end result that we try to achieve. For instance, if we're engaged in chanting Harinam and a highly elevated Vaishnav comes into the assembly, like our Gurudev, Srila Shukadev Goswami Maharaj, or Narada Muni, and we think, no, I will continue chanting, my round isn't finished. This is overemphasis on rules and regulations without considering what we are actually trying to achieve through these rules and regulations. Lolyang, the last of the six activities or traits which destroy bhakti. Lolyang means greed or restlessness of the mind. This means the inclination to accept useless opinions which are averse to bhakti. So, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada in his Anuvriti to this verse explains that one's mind, if one is fickle-minded, one becomes like a prostitute, sometimes going on the path of karma, sometimes the path of jnana. And in this way, one doesn't develop nishtha, one doesn't develop shraddha for bhakti. These six ways of behaving destroy bhakti. And Srila Rupa Goswami Pad in this verse says very clearly that we must reject them. Then
utsahat nishyad dharyat. Can you? Vichitri. You can speak. Utsahat nishyad dharyat tattat karm pravartanat. In brief.
Jnanajiminandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshunmilitamyena tasmai shri gurave namaha. Utsaha nischaya dharya tat karma pravartana.
I'm not hearing.
Utsaha nischaya dharya tat karma pravartana. We should endeavor in bhakti with great enthusiasm, always being very glad to perform these bhakti activities and giving our hearts to them. And in this way, we can experience some joy while doing it and not feel that we're forcing ourselves, or because this process is very joyfully performed and is a great gift that's been given to us. So we should always feel great appreciation and enthusiasm in following the instructions that Guru has given us, and seeing this process as a great privilege to perform. So be very enthusiastic in our daily practices, and we should be very determined.
Then nishyat.
We should be very determined to follow these and not let ourselves be deviated or
No. Nishyat means
confidence. Follow with great confidence that we will achieve the goal and that we will get the result that we want from engaging in bhakti activities. Be very patient.
Thank you. You should be prepared from you to explain. Not so much. I want to go all sloks.
Utsaha nischaya dharyat. To be very enthusiastic while engaging in devotional service. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mamupayanti te. Those who engage in pritipurvakam, always serving in great happiness, to him I give the understanding by which he can come to me, not one who serves in disgust or without enthusiasm. Nischayat means confidence or conviction that I'm engaged in following the instructions in the proper line of service under proper guidance, so Krishna will surely accept me and help me advance in bhakti. Dharyat means patience. Even if one does not achieve success immediately, he should proceed on the path with patience. In the Bhagavad Gita, our Srila Prabhupada gives the example of the sparrow. The sparrow laid her eggs on the shore of the ocean, and the ocean swallowed up the eggs. So the sparrow was so determined that she was going to even drink up that ocean, but what can a sparrow do? So Garuda himself, who's the king of birds, came and he himself threatened the ocean that if you don't give back the eggs, I myself will swallow you. So the ocean gave back the eggs. So if we're determined to follow, then Krishna and Guru and Vaishnavas and all Guru Parampara will help us. Tat tat karma pravartanat. One should follow the regulative principles of devotional service, particularly the 9 processes of devotional service: Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, hearing and chanting about Krishna, remembering Him, serving His lotus feet, going on parikrama, offering prayers, following the order, becoming a friend, and surrendering everything. 64 types of bhakti, 9 types, the essence 5 types, then 3, and then the main one of chanting Hare Krishna and the association of pure devotees. Then Sangha Tyagat. One should avoid the association of non-devotees. In Chaitanya Charitamrita it's explained that who is the non-devotee? One who is attached to women or men, and Mayavadis and non-devotees. One should avoid that type of association. And on the contrary, Satovrte. One should follow in the footsteps of Sato or sadhus. There's 2 kinds of sadhus. One is grihastha and one is renunciate. If one is in the renounced order, he follows the bhajan and the means of livelihood of those who are in the renounced order, as Srila Gurudev and other devotees were explaining about Raghunatha Dasa Gosvami. The other day was the disappearance day of Srimati Gangamata Goswamini. On her appearance day, Srila Gurudev said all ladies should follow Gangamata Goswamini in her renunciation, and Janava Thakurani, and those who are in men's bodies should follow Srila Raghunatha Dasa Goswami. And those who are householders should follow the bhajan and means of livelihood of householders, such as Srivas Thakur or the Pandavas. Satovrate and Sadbir Bhakti Prashidati. These are the 6 items that are recommended to follow. The previous were to renounce. These are to follow. In this way, one will advance very rapidly on the path of bhakti.
Very good. Then Dadati Patti Gahinati. Can you? In brief.
Niranjana Salakaya Chakshumitam Dhyanatājmai Sri Gurave Namo. Tridati Prati Grinati Goyamakyati Prishiti Bhungte Bhajayate Chaiva Sadbir Bhakti Sadbiram Priti Lakshanam. So, this verse by Srila Rupa Goswami Pad giving us a basis of how we can progress in bhakti. Sometimes we hear so much nectar from Gurudev and the Vaishnavas, and we wonder, where has it gone to? It's because we have holes where this is leaking out from. So these are the different holes, these vachuvegams, these pushings of the senses that have been talked about, over-collecting, etc. And how we can free ourselves from these holes, how bhakti leaks out from our hearts, is by filling them up with association devotees. So this verse of Srila Rupa Goswami Pad is instructions how to associate with such devotees. By offering gifts in charity, dadati, pratigrinati. When the Vaishnava comes, you serve him, and you see what his needs are, and you give him and offer him anything he wants, foodstuffs. Bhungte vajayate chaiva. You give him foodstuffs at different types. You give him different massages. You give him clothing. You give him whatever he requires for his maintenance, whatever he is in need of, you give that to him. You inquire submissively from him about confidential subject matter, and you revere your mind to him confidentially. In 6 different processes of association with devotees. In this way, by associating with devotees, our minds become free from our anarthas. By associating with mundane and materialistic personalities, gradually we develop those qualities, and by association with devotees, especially the pure devotees, their qualities will gradually manifest within us.
If a Mayavadi impersonalist comes to you and he wants something to eat or drink, what should you do?
So jana sangas chololium cha, we have to give up worldly association, especially association of those who are engaged in the process of Mayavadi philosophy and the Buddhist philosophy. By taking the remnants of their foodstuffs and engaging in one of these processes of devotion, these 6 exchanges of love with materialists and with the Mayavadis, then that is very dangerous for our bhakti.
If your father, if you are a family person, if your father, brother or others, they are not true devotees, what should you give? Should you give some prasadam or any requirement or not?
Sometimes we have a sentimental tendency. We need to associate with persons to give them our association, not to take their association. We have to be very clear about this. We don't take their association, but we give them our association.
We should not, if he is non-devotee, then we should not give him clothing, prasadam or other things or not, because you will associate.
Yes, we can give them necessities out of compassion and out of a welfare mentality. Being kind to others is a process of bhakti, but we don't become entangled with attachment to them and absorb their qualities. But we give them.
Thank you. You should sit down. If Mayavadi comes and if he wants something, at once give. But don't associate. No? Give prasadam without love and affection, without attachment. But surely you should give. Otherwise, you are not bhakta. You are depreciating. If your father and mother are not devotee, non-devotee, still you should do, but not be attached. And if any Vaishnava comes, then what should we do? With attachment, with love and affection, that my pran, my life has come. In this way, attachment is the root of all events. So, if Mayavadi comes and begs something, you should give, like a beggar. But don't be attached. Oh, you are very good, fanning and doing and all these things. Don't do. This will make you attachment. Then, what? Drishta is svabhava janita. Krishneti jasya. Who will? दूसरे मध्य के जन बोलो, तुम ही बोलो, तो बोलो तुम ही मधम तुम ही बोलो. कृष्णे तिजस्य किरिंतंग मनुषाद्रियेत. But
भजन्तो इसम सुसुषा भजनम
essence, not so.
नानिसुनो हृदयम ईप्सित संगलब्धा.
This is most important for sadhu
In
sangha.
Upadesam, the nectar of instruction, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad, in this verse explain how will you behavior with Vaishnavas. By who will behavior with the Vaishnava? Madhyam Adhikari. In this verse, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad explain Madhyam Adhikari, how will behavior with the devotees, Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyam Adhikari, and also Uttam Adhikari. In this verse, very nicely, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad explain, Krishneti jasagrit tang manasadrit. One should chant the holy names. Bachi now or take shelter, lotus feet of any bona fide guru or any sampradayas. So you will give respect in your mind. But here Bhaktivinoda Thakur in this purport explain. He chants the holy names. He is completely a devotee of three things. His mind is not contaminated with Mayavad, and he is not associated with the ladies, and he is not associated with the ladies, associated with the those who are the associated with the ladies. Sri Sangha or Krishna Bhakti. Here also, if he chants the holy names, you also give respect in your mind. Then explain Krishna Sattam Dikhasti Chet. When he receives mantra from bona fide guru within or any sampradayas, not only Gaudiya Sampradaya, any sampradayas, pure sampradaya, four sampradaya, he belongs to in
Vaishnava Sampradaya.
Vaishnava Sampradaya. You give respect here, and after you do pranam, you got to be prostrate unto his lotus feet. But here Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Bhakti Siddhanta Srila Prabhupada in this purport also explain Dikhasti Chet. In this verse, he also gives the emphasis. You can Dikhasti Chet, but he has not received the Samandha Gyan. So you give same respect as the before ones who chants the holy names, but not belongs to any sampradayas or receives not mantra from a bona fide way. And when he realized Samandha Gyan, that time you will give pranam. This is the Dikhasti Pranati Vishya. Susrusva bhajanta isam. Susrusva bhajanta isam. Ananya nindadi sunnam. Hidav ipsita sangalabdha. This is very important in this verse. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad explain, you will association and serve bona fide guru, who is completely free from all types of material attachment. And in 24 hours, he absorbs in sweet pastimes or different called Radha and Krishna. And he will try to serve his lotus feet and try to realize his heart mood. So as he bhajan is Sudha bhajan ananya nindadi sunnam. And ananya nindadi and also nindadi sunnam, he never criticized any Vaishnava. Kaharane ninda pare Krishna Krishna bole Ajya Chaitanya say Jinive Khali. Ones who are only chant the holy names and never he criticized any Vaishnava. You also associate with him. In this part also many things I will speak more.
Thank you.
Vanshagni kripa sindhu vesha paditanang pavane Vaishnavi.
Moreover, you should know Krishneti Jasya Giring Manasadriyata. Anyone, even he has not taken Diksha anywhere, but chanting Krishna, even one time also, even he has chanting in a day one time even. You should what? Respect him by mind. But it has been told by the Bhaktivinoda Thakur and others that Asat Lakhanhin, and he told Asat, he is chanting very less, but he has also not taken Diksha, but no what? Bad association of impersonalist, Istri Sangi, Purusha Sangi, each other, and Bishai. So, we should respect him. But Dikshasti Cheta, by Diksha, by any bona fide guru, Diksha is there, Sambandha Gyan is there, and he is chanting pure names from what? Then what we should do? We should respect a Dandavat Pranam and also by mind. Why first has been told to respect by mind? You should not do pranam to them. those who have no diksha, and they are asat lakshanheen, but they are chanting, you should respect only by mind. Why? There is some reason. And that reason, that if you will do pranam, then all will do pranam, and thus your bhakti will go away. Keep it in mind that, one day he will be pure. So mind not doing pranam, not taking prasadam with him, but give respect. Don't criticize or anything. And those who have received diksha, sambandh gyan, to them with mind and doing pranam, body both. And if he has left everything to criticize anyone in this world, and always ninda visunna hriday mipshapti sammalam, and he chanting, how? Always. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, any devotee of anywhere, Kalna or that Kulin Gram. He asked, you are telling to serve Krishna, I will serve. But you are telling that you should serve her, but I don't know who are Vaishnava. Those who are taking only one name in day, you should know Vaishnava. And then, those who are chanting always, next year he told. And third year what he told? To see that devotee and Krishna name automatically coming, then you should know that Uttam Vaishnava. One Kanishta, one Madhyam, and so we should respect according to their gradation. So you should respect them. But if anyone more advanced, then what should we do? If he is chanting and remembering Ashtakaliya Leela like Raghunatha Dasa Gosvami, or in his guidance, very sincere, then you should respect with your heart, soul and everything. That is why Sangalabdha, Nindadi Sunnam Hridamep Sati Sangalabdha. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who told in Rai Ramanand Sambad, Rai Ramanand, Krishna Bhakti Rasabhavita, Kriyatang Kuto Vijadi Labhyate Tatra Laulyam Api Mekalam Janma Koti. That song is here. If the fourth class, Uttam Mahabhagavat is received, give your life and soul and serve him in all respect and wholeheartedly. This is the essence. If you want bhakti, then Drishtai Subhav. Drishtai Subhav Janitai. First bolo.
So Drishtai Svabhava Janitai Vapusascha Dosai No Prakritamya Bhakta Janasya Pasyet Gangam Vasam Budbuddha Phena Pankai Brahma Dravattam Apagachati Nira Dharmai Drishtai Svabhava Janitai Vapusascha Dosai. So Srila Rupa Goswami Pad instructing us, Drishtai Svabhava Janitai Vapusascha Dosai. There are so many Vaishnavas. Externally, their appearance not so good, sometimes ugly, and sometimes he used harsh word for us. But you should not look towards his external appearance. Sometimes we have heard from Gurudev and other Vaishnavas, there's one very elevated Vaishnava. If someone is going, he go away, get out, get out, get out. Why? He does not like the materialistic person's association. But seeing his external behavior, don't think he's a bad person. Try to understand his internal position. So if you
be deprived by his external behavior, you may be cheated. So you have to be careful. You could not understand who is Uttam Mahabhagavat. Just like Pundarik Vidyanidhi, from external look like, say, sense enjoyer, very soft bed, more softer than foam of milk, and he always chewing betel nut, and he split, his pithun is made of gold, so many things, just like a landlord. If we think, oh, he's a sense enjoyer, then you have to be cheated. So don't go to look any high-class devotees externally position. Drishtoi svabhajanitoi. Oh, what kind of devotee is this? Look his nature. He did so many things, like a landlord, like a king. How I can go to him to approach myself and surrender his lotus feet? Who did this? Gadadhar Pandit. He is Radhika himself. He has no fault. He taught us, if we will do like this, you have been cheated. So later on, by advice of Mahaprabhu, Gadadhar Pandit took initiation from Pundarik Vidyanidhi. And Mahaprabhu used to introduce him, Bap means father, because he was incarnation of Vrishabhanu Maharaj. Drishtoi svabhajanitoi vapusascha dosoi. No prakitattamya bhakta janasya passet. Don't see any Vaishnav that is material like ourselves, like an ordinary person. Oh, I am going for passing, I am sleeping, he is doing something. How he will be greater than me? Oh, maybe he is a little knowledgeable person than me. Oh, one day I will be a better knowledgeable person than him. Don't keep this idea.
Very short time.
So, Bhaktajana Gangam Bhasam Buddha Phena Pankai. Just like Ganges, what is this? The Charanamritam of Vamandev. So, due to the nature of water, there is some foam and mud. You say, oh, how I can take Achaman in Ganges? The foam and mud is there. I should not touch this. Don't do. Why? Though the nature of water, there is foam and mud, but it's Brahma Davatta, that Brahma became liquid. So, due by the nature of water, the Brahma Davatta will not go away. So similarly, the outer appearance of devotee should not pollute your devotion. So have to be very careful and have to behave properly to devotees. Then you can advance in Krishna consciousness, otherwise you'll be cheated. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalvataru vascha kripa sindhu bhayavacha paitanang pavani bho Vishnu.
No ruchikanu. What is slow? No ruchikanu. Shat Krishnama Charitadi Sita Vidya Pitokta Prasna. If you have no taste in hearing Harikatha, you have no taste in chanting name, but yet you should chant and remember. Punishing mind. Don't miss. This is the medicine and this is the diet both. Like when a person attacked by jaundice, then in ancient time they used to give sugar candy, and by this gradually this disease was checked, and he used to come in his recover. So in this way, only remedy, Harinam and hearing Katha and all the limbs of bhakti, you should go on. Don't stop. If I heard that someone telling, I have not so test in day, only one time or two rounds doing. Why? Oh, I have to maintain myself. Then you have no strong faith on name. Anyhow, you should curtail and go on doing. You should obey your Gurudev. And that is why Raghunatha Dasa Gosvami had told in Manasikha, Guru Goshte Goshtalaysu Sujane Bhusurgane. You should do mantra also, name also. You should have rati in Goshtha. And Goshthalaysu means all those who are living there in present Rup Sanatan are in their guidance. Other Vaishnava also, other Sampradaya also. And a special rati to Krishna and Radhika serving. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Guru, so he is telling like this. We should try to follow. If Gurudev has given Gopal mantra or Diksha mantra, you are not chanting, then what it is? Nonsense. You cannot have bhakti in millions of lives. So you should obey all these things. Then, Tannama Rupa Charitadi Sakrattananu Kramena Rasana Manasi Niyojya Tishtan Braje Tadanuragi Yananugami Kalam Naed Akhilam Ityupadeshasa. Now, essence of all the instructions, not of Upadeshamritam. All the instructions that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave to Rupa Goswami, essence of all, Tannam Rupa Charita. The name of Krishna. There are so many kinds. Like, so many names of Krishna. But prominence name or what? Nandanandan, Jashoda Nandan, Gopi Kanta, and then in the last, Radha Kanta. Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai. Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Radha Ramana Hari.
Govinda Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari. Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Govinda.
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda. Oh. So, among all the names, Braja name, Krishna name is more superior. And in Krishna name, so many. Jashoda Nandan, Nanda Nandan is more. Among all these names, Gopi Kanta, Gopi Raman is most. And after that, Radha Raman, Ras Bihari, Radha Kanta, Ras Raseshwari, Krishna Mano Mohini. All these names are most high. So we should chant and remember the past times with the name. If you are chanting Damodar, Namami Swaram Sachidanandaru Lasat Kundalam Gokule Bhrajama Jashoda Bhiyolu Khalat Bhavamanam Paramishtamatyan Tatodrutyago Namami Swaram Sachidanandaru Lasat Kundalam Da. If you are Damodar chanting this name, then by mind you should remember this sweetness. If Ras Bihari this name, you can remember the pastimes of Krishna doing Ras with all the gopis. When Gopi Kant with gopis, what? Napare ham nirabadda sanjujan, like this. Remember that sweet. Both. Vittan, name, and his pastimes, name, Roop, Gun, Leela. All. And by mind, remembering by heart. And in the guidance of any Rasik Vaishnava, Bhauk Vaishnava, in being in Vrindavan, you will have to be in Vrindavan. If in any case not, then secondary, in Gauna, what? Anywhere you can be. But think that, I am in Vrindavan. Jamna is, very sweetly. Everywhere, very forest of very good flowers. And in flowers, Vrinda Devi, everywhere. And all the bumblebees are hanging on that. Cuckoo singing in Vrindavan. And that you should remember. And then, What more? Tannam Rup Charitadi Sukritananu. Anu. Always you should do. In continuation, in the guidance of all that Vaishnava. Tannam Rup Charitadi Sukritananu Kramena Rasna Manasi Tishtan Braje Tadanuragi Jananugami. What are Tadanuragi? Tadanuragi. Krishna Anuragi. More Radha Anuragi. Jananugami. They are followers. Rup Manjari and all others. Rupa Goswami. Follow them. And then it is the essence of all the advice. Also one thing. I want to give Dhanyavad. Oh, so many thanks. Those who have arranged here. What name, Prabhu? Jagat Bandhu. No. Radharaman, Jagat Bandhu, and someone more prominent. Yashoda and others. Those who were in cooking department. Oh, my blessings to them also. Those invited all and arranged everything. My heartily blessings to them. And all others I don't know. You should take the name who has helped in this festival. Premanande.